In every man's life, there comes a choice between two paths. One, a path full of darkness and treachery. The other, a path that is bright and playful. But what the man doesn't realize is that he must either suffer through the pain and treachery while on the path to success, or suffer through the pain and darkness at the end of the path to failure. Sometimes people come up to me, they're like, "Oh, what's the best workout plan to get build muscle? Like, what's the best way to do this? Best way to do that?" You know, I had my friend come up to me and he would show me the routine that he had made based on what I gave him, and he was like, "Well, you think this is like the best way to build muscle?" I was like, "Dude, it doesn't matter. What you do as fitness doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have no weights and you just do push-ups and chair dips and pull-ups. Whether you want to do calisthenics and you do only calisthenics, or you only want to weightlift and become a bodybuilder, you only want to power lift. It doesn't matter." Honestly, the point of going to the gym and self-improvement is, yes, to look good. Of course, it's to look good for most people, but it's also to build that discipline. For most people, the gym is that first real thing of discipline that they do, going to the gym when they don't feel like doing it. Pushing through workouts where they feel like going home. They don't feel like taking it to failure, but they do anyways. The gym is really that first stage of discipline in self-improvement. That's that first step that every guy takes on self-improvement. It's the gym and their diet. And so why do we all try and find, the best way to build muscle, the best way to do it? Now, let's be honest, I don't have the biggest muscles in the world. They're not the biggest, but it's not really supposed to be about, tracking every microcalorie, tracking every rep, tracking the perfect amount of reps to be the perfect form, the perfect everything. It's just one, do what's fun to you, because I've talked about this before. Self improvement is supposed to be fun. Isn't it supposed to be something where you're sat there every single day, like, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to do this. I don't wanna... It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like, yeah, I want to do this because I know it's going to make me better, but also it's just fun to do. And that's, that's supposed to be what the gym is too. I talked about this in my video, but I feel like I don't talk about this enough. You need to try other different exercises, and you need to figure out one what you think is good, because sometimes maybe you're doing the bicep curls and you're like, dang, this doesn't feel that great for me. I don't get a great pump out of it. Well, maybe don't do them. If you don't feel like they're generally pushing your biceps and squeezing them right, don't do them. Find something else. Like, maybe you think the hammer curls are better, or maybe you just want to do chin-ups or pull-ups. I can't remember which one the name is. Maybe you want to do with a cable. Who knows? But don't do something because other people have said, "Oh yeah, this is the perfect way to do it." Do it because you know it works for you. Because one, everybody has different mobilities, and two, people just prefer different things. Some people prefer sweet foods. Some people prefer salty foods. Personally, I have a huge sweet tooth. Some bicep curls. Some people prefer hammer curls. It's all based on preference. And in reality, the amount of muscle that you're going to build from doing bicep curls to hammer curls, it's probably not that big of a difference. Let's be honest. It's probably like whether you want to build a little bit more. And in reality, if you like doing hammer curls more and you feel like you get a better pump out of doing hammer curls, they'll probably help you build muscle more than the bicep curls do, because one, you able to strain the muscle you feel like more, and you're able to do it more often with better form and better, almost excitedness for how to do them, because you enjoy doing hammer curls when you hate doing bicep curls. If you hate doing bicep curls, are you really going to want to take Oof, take it all the way to failure? Probably not, right? So don't get stuck up on this. Oh, this is the perfect diet to build muscle. This is the perfect um workout routine to build muscle. This is the perfect pills you should take to build muscle. Do what works for you. You don't need to do the perfect diet. You know, you can have a diet. Well, personally, I like some carbs in my diet. I know people talk about, oh, carbs are bad. Personally, I like having sweet potatoes, popcorn, carrots, and honestly, popcorn's a really good one because if you make it at home, God, it's so good because, you know, it can be like two ingredients where you just add butter to it. And also, you can decide what you want. If you want super low calorie popcorn, you can just throw it in the microwave without any butter on it, and boom, got straight popcorn, even though it's not as good. Or you can put your own butter on it. You don't need to put all the extra crap that they put in at the movie theaters or in the little prepackaged bags. So honestly, if you could get like a popcorn bowl and make your own popcorn, it's kind of like a hack for having healthy carbs. Kebab. Anyways, you know, I think that I feel okay with eating more carbs than someone like Brandon Carter or Hamza. Stay away from anything. I feel like I can eat some, you know, I still don't eat a ton of carbs. I think about like 120 grams a day or something like that. But, you know, that's what works for me. If you think that maybe you should have more carbs and you think you're going to have, you know, lots of fruit, vegetables, potatoes, popcorn, whatever you want. Sure. I don't like whatever works for you works for you. You know, it's never going to be the same across different people because we all have different gut biomes, we have different brains, we have different muscles. Nothing about us is really the same. So we can't think that our diet and our perfect workout routine, everything like that is going to be exact same to somebody else because it's not. And so choose what you want to do. Don't choose what other people tell you to do. Because people get so stuck on this, oh, but this is the perfect way to do it, that they end up, one, not liking the workouts they're doing, which honestly loses muscle growth because if you don't like something that you're doing, you're obviously not going to want to do it as hard, as well, as long, and you're not going to be able to build muscle like maybe something where you feel a good pump and love to like take it to the max. And I talk about this a lot, but people forget that this is supposed to be something fun. You know, it's supposed to be where we're making our entire lives better. But if, you know, 6 hours of every day is spent with your brain being like, oh, I hate this. I don't want to do this. Is that really making your life better? I don't think so. Like maybe, oh, you look better, but if you hate having to go to the gym to look better, something needs to change because everything about your life is supposed to be fun. Maybe there are parts that aren't supposed to be, but most things in your life are supposed to be fun, like the gym. So don't sit there and be like, "Oh, I hate this every time you go to the gym. No, figure out what's wrong. And then maybe, you know, try something else instead. Because if you hate going to the gym, maybe try calisthenics, maybe try going to gym rings and doing those instead because maybe those will work better for you. Maybe if you hate bodybuilding, maybe try powerlifting. You know, if you hate calisthenics, try weightlifting. Get a gym membership, something like that. You know, there's no one perfect way to build muscle. There's no one perfect way to look good and feel good. It's all relative based on what you like and what you think is good. So don't worry about what everybody else thinks. All right. I hope this video helped you guys. Always remember, I love you guys, and that you must do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. See you guys next time. Bye.